So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
So we're up and running. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this lad, Pau Cubarsí, is another defender schooled in the art of total football. I mean, the strength is part of the package for any centre-back, but what marks him out is his excellent reading of the game, his confidence to go and get on the ball and link up with people further up the pitch. This guy's outstanding.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Olise takes the shot!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Rodri. Ferran Torres. Oyarzabal stood his ground strongly. And it's Rodri. Now it's Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres. And the finish! A wonderful effort all by himself.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Konate, Olise, Cherki, Olise, Konate, and that has been cleared. Rodri, Ferran Torres, Olise. Upamecano, Hernandez, and that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Llorente, Cubarsí, and it's Grimaldo, Oyarzabal, Pedri. And here's Oyarzabal. Clears it away. Baina. Yamal. Very nicely done. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Howson shifted upfield. Pedri. And it's played forward. Konate gets across to intercept that. Upamecano. Konate. Upamecano. Upamecano, forwards and with intent. Now it's Yamal. Oyarzabal, played out towards the right wing. And that's really well manoeuvred. Konate. Cherki. Konate. Gusto, aim forwards. Llorente. Ferran Torres. Howson. Ferran Torres. Grimaldo. Baina. Kubasi. Rodri. Ferran Torres. Rodri. Baina. And here's Ferran Torres. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Back in once more. Oh, sweet feet. There are a few waiting for it. Hit into the middle. And it's hoisted clear. Oyarzabal. Chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's a clearance, but not much of one. Shot a goal! And he shoots!
Spain definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
Mbappe, now he's off and running. They get a throw in. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Cherki. Rabiot. Great defending, strong and determined. Grimaldo. Baina. Baina, gently done. Konate. Olise. Moved on forwards. Mbappe. Upamecano. And it's played forward. Ferran Torres. And here's Mbappe. Yamal. Grimaldo. Baina. Howson. Ferran Torres. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Does really well to win the ball there. Upamecano. Cherki. Rabiot. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Konate. Camavinga. And here's Mbappe. No, that's not going to find its target. It'll be a throw-in. And it's Camavinga. Hernandez. Gusto. Olise.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Olise! And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Grimaldo. Yamal. Ferran Torres. Rodri. Ferran Torres. And here's Ferran Torres. Pedri. Baina. And here's Yamal.
Oh, he's found him in space.
Yamal. Ferran. And a chance!
Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And that was very necessary. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Throw in. Fires it in long. And the shot! Oh, it's come loose. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Cleared away.
Mignon sends that a long way. Yamal. Grimaldo. Mbappe. Olise.
Rabiot.
And he goes cross-field. Hernandez. Camavinga. Olise.
Rabiot.
Baina wins the duel this time. Ferran Torres. Llorente. Rodri. Rodri forwards and with intent. Now it's Oyarzabal. Ferran Torres.
Spread out to the left. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Konate. Camavinga, played over towards the opposite flank. Yamal. Grimaldo. Cherki. Rabiot. Olise. Rabiot. Gusto, shifted upfield. Camavinga. Rabiot. And here's Olise. And here's Dembele. Out to the left it goes. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Bina. That's really well manoeuvred. Yamal. Kubasi. Driven forward. Oyarzabal is onto it in a flash. Yamal. Yamal played out to the left flank. And here's Ferran Torres. Bina. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Oh, it's Dembele. And here's Mbappe. Shapes to shoot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Olise plays it short. That is lovely. Time to deliver. Dembele's delivery. He's overhit it, and it's out of play. Kubasi. Bina. Pedri. Grimaldo. Rodri. Now it's Oyarzabal. Looking for a decent ball in. Konate can get it clear. Over to the left. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. And it's Hernandez. Hernandez. And here's Dembele. Real chance!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Grimaldo. Yamal. Ferran Torres. Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal. And that has been clubbed away. Yamal. Grimaldo. Yamal. Grimaldo. Yamal. Grimaldo. Yamal. Pedri. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Yamal. Now it's Oyarzabal. Gets it away. Grimaldo. Bina, aim forwards. Ferran Torres! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Cherki. Olise.
And it's Rabiot. Played with finesse. Rodri is there, and he can get that clear. And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
Camavinga. Big chance!
Dembele finds himself offside.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper.
Oh, no question, that's a foul.
Howson. Now it's Mbappe.
The referee's awarded a free kick. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Nice looking ball. Gusto gets it clear. Grimaldo. Rodri. Pedri. Llorente. And it's Rodri.
That's tidy.
Baina. And here's Yamal. Yamal ploughing through the middle. Pedri. Receives it in a good position here.
Punched away.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Pedri. Rodri.
Ferran Torres looking to get on the end of this.
Camavinga. Camavinga, gently done. Cherki.
And that's really well manoeuvred. showing good feet.
Cherki. Olise. Camavinga. And here's him.
And the shot!
It's a loose ball. Hernandez
Opts to play it back.
Hernandez. Hernandez with the delivery.
He can get that clear.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies.
Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Rabiot.
Bina. And it's Bina.
Yamal. Oh, such a clever touch.
And here's Yamal. Bina. Dembele.
Mbappe.
Dembele.
Great defending, strong and determined.
Yamal. Pedri. Ferran Torres. Bina. Grimaldo. Bina. And it's Pedri. Pedri.
Oh, good spread.
And he thumps it clear.
And it's made its way to him. Yamal. Yamal's cross.
Konate.
Tries to clear.
And it's Grimaldo.
Yamal. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Great chance! He's missed, but not by that far. And he's there to clear it.
Pedri. Bina. Pedri. And here's Yamal.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Tries to get it clear.
Bina. Pedri.
Bina. Can he finish? It's anyone's ball now. And that has been cleared.
Cherki. Olise. Hernandez.
Quality ball.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Rodri. Howson. Kubasi. Yamal. Kubasi. Yamal.
And played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Rodri. Ferran Torres. Grimaldo. Yamal. Grimaldo. Olise.
Upamecano. Aim forwards.
Olise.
Dembele. And here's Dembele. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Ferran Torres. Llorente.
Has a look and plays it forward.
And he cuts out the supply. Konate moved on forwards. Cherki, and it's played forward. Mbappe. Pau Kubasi, forwards and with intent. Yamal. Baina. And it's Grimaldo. Grimaldo. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Grimaldo looking to run onto it. Cherki. Olise. Hernandez. Rodri. Rodri. Rabiot. That's really well manoeuvred. Grimaldo. Rabiot gets over and intercepts. Now it's Mbappe. Clipped into space. Dembele. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Ferran Torres chasing after it. Now it's Rodri. He's got away. Cross goes in there. And that's a throw-in. And it's Grimaldo. And here's Baina. Cross in. And he's there to clear it. And claimed it back swiftly. Played out to the right. Dinks one through. Upamecano clears it away. Up he goes! Danger averted for now. Played towards the other side.
Well, I'm starting to see much more movement off the ball now, Peter, which is obviously a big plus.
And surely more options then for the man on the ball.
Well, you would think so, and I think also we're going to see them just wear their opposition down and force mistakes. They can be quite relentless.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Ferran Torres. Yamal. Oyarzabal. And he's following up! It's in! 2-0 and in next to no time! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Spain are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Rabiot. Camavinga. Lovely feet. And the ball's come loose here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well timed, excellent interception. Konate. 2 down already, a nightmare start. Upamecano shifted upfield.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Baina. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Clearly not happy with that. Rabiot. France already behind after a high-octane start here. Played back in. Now it's Rabiot. Rabiot showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Baina. It's run loose here. And it's Grimaldo. Oh, nice touch. A chance to play it in. Cleared without complication. And here's Dembele. Rabiot. Aim forwards. Dembele. That's a throw. And here's Dembele. Dembele. Decent chance! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Oyarzabal. Grimaldo. And here's Oyarzabal. Rodri. Pedri. Ferran Torres. Upamecano did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Oyarzabal. Ferran Torres! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Moved on forwards. And it's Rabiot. Olise. Pedri wins the duel this time. Takes a shot!
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
And it's played forward. Gusto makes the interception. Mbappe. Oh, that's neat. Camavinga. Pau Kubasi forwards and with intent. Now that's well seen too. Oyarzabal. Pedri. Picks it up out wide. Ferran Torres. That's a nicely weighted pass. Konate is there and he can get that clear. And that's put paid to a promising move. Pau Kubasi, gently done. And it's Grimaldo. Camavinga. Hernandez, aim forwards.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Ferran Torres is onto it in a flash. Pedri. Camavinga. Olise. Rabiot. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Ferran Torres. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And here's Mbappe. Delivery from Mbappe. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Cherki. Olise. And it's hoisted clear. Ferran Torres. Mikel Oyarzabal. Ferran Torres. And that's really well manoeuvred. Yamal. Tries to get it clear. Moved on forwards. This looks promising. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Baina. Yamal. Grimaldo. Yamal. Does really well to win the ball there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Yamal. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Camavinga. And it's played forward. Cherki. Olise. Olise forwards and with intent. Rabiot. And he's there to clear it. And it's Camavinga. Out to the right. He slings it in. Rabiot wins the duel this time. Olise. Camavinga. Olise. Crosses it in. Rodri with the clearance. Ball's gone out of play. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Grimaldo. Baina. Kubasi. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Pedri. And it's Rodri. Oh, that's nice. Rodri goes on a charge down the left. Konate tries to clear. Lovely bit of skill. Can he deliver? And it's played in here. And he's heaved it away. Grimaldo. Rodri. Back into the middle. Pedri. Oyarzabal. Pedri. Out to the left it goes. Ferran Torres. Pedri. Pedri. And he's gone backward. He's had a shot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Tries to get it clear. And it's Grimaldo. And here's Baina. It's a great ball. Nice control. That's going to go a long way. Another throw-in. Oh, it's come loose. Spain have reclaimed it. Ferran Torres. Rodri. And here's Ferran Torres. Now it's Rodri. And across it goes. Gusto gets it away. Pedri. Baina. Oyarzabal! And yet another chance goes to waste.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Baina. Yamal shifted upfield. Gusto. France keep the ball but can't do anything meaningful with it. Camavinga aim forwards.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Rodri gently done. Camavinga shifted upfield. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Yamal. Pedri. Ferran Torres. That's good play. And here's Oyarzabal. Pedri. Great defending, strong and determined. Baina. Grimaldo. And here's Yamal. And it's Grimaldo. That's very neat. Plenty waiting in the middle. Alex Grimaldo puts a cross in. Tries a shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
We're talking about creating a problem for yourself. OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
And it's played forward. Yamal. And here's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal. Baina played out to the left flank. Rodri, now here's the delivery. Calmly anticipates. And it's Rodri. He is just caressing the ball. Upamecano getting this one clear. Mbappe. Upamecano. Konate. Olise. Moved on forwards. Rabiot. Played back in. Rabiot. Tries a measured ball. Llorente clears it away. Grimaldo. Kubasi. Howson. Pedri. Ferran Torres. Konate cuts it out. Camavinga, forwards and with intent. Played out to the right. Hernandez has it in a wide position. Ferran Torres. Baina. That's really well manoeuvred. Grimaldo. Yamal. Pau Kubasi, aim forwards. Rodri doing full tilt down the left. And it's Pedri. Baina. He's having a shot! And it's there! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
"3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Played into space out wide. Llorente getting this one clear. Yamal. France. It has been an extraordinary start to the game. The gap already 3. Now it's Oyarzabal. Yamal. And it's Grimaldo. Yamal. Baina looking understandably energised after his goal. Ferran Torres. Rodri. Yeah, he's fouled him there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
And here's Yamal. And here's Oyarzabal. And that has been knocked clear. That's a throw. Baina. Yamal. And the shot's on here. Gusto shifted upfield. Cherki. Rabiot. Gusto moved on forwards. Cherki. Yamal. Ferran Torres. Pedri. Llorente. Pau Kubasi. Forwards and with intent. Oyarzabal spread out to the left. Pedri. And here's Oyarzabal. Rodri. Oyarzabal. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Ferran Torres.
Ball driven towards the far post.
Oh, what a climb! And he's there to get it away.
Ferran Torres really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it's Grimaldo. Grimaldo. Cherki. And it's played forward. But that has been cut short. Elise. Oh, well measured. Well read. Nice interception. Rodri. Ferran Torres. Kubasi. And that's really well manoeuvred. Grimaldo. Baina. Yamal. Mbappe producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Elise. Over to the left. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Ferran Torres played out towards the right wing. Gusto. Camavinga. Mbappe. Oh, good spread. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Rodri. Ferran Torres. Llorente. Kubasi. Ferran Torres chasing after it. Rodri. Baina. And it's Grimaldo. Yamal. Oh, good take in a good area. Rodri. Llorente. Grimaldo. Rodri. Pedri. Rodri. Baina. Rodri. Baina. Yamal. Driving on and making good progress. And the shot! Hernandez. And he should have made it 4.
Lamine Yamal, he'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Well, that's a dangerous ball. Back into the middle. Grimaldo. Oh, such a clever touch. Ferran Torres! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
And that has been cleared. Oh, that's neat. And it's Rodri. Shot, surely! Keeper's not concerned by that.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Konate. Cherki. Konate. Moved on forwards. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Baina, forwards and with intent. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Yamal. Grimaldo shifted upfield. Ferran Torres. Yamal. Rodri. Pedri. Yamal. And here's Oyarzabal. Gusto gets good distance on it. And reclaimed it in a trice. Grimaldo. Kubasi. Rodri. Pedri. Aim forwards. And it's Grimaldo. Yamal. Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres. Baina. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Can he latch on to this? Konate cuts out the pass. Grimaldo. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Rodri. Oyarzabal. Olise. Cherki. Camavinga. Hernandez. Konate. Olise. And it's played forward. Llorente gets across to intercept that. And it's Hernandez. Oh, Red, nice interception. Mikel Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Mignon gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Konate. Rabiot looks to the other side. Mbappe. And here's Dembele. Rabiot. Aimed in towards the centre. That's going to go a long way. Olise goes short. And here's Olise. Oh, nice touch. Olise. Oh, it's played into the area. Pau Kubasi tries to clear. Showing good feet. And it's Hernandez. Oh, shooting chance! No, he's missed it.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
That's really well manoeuvred. Pedri. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Rodri. Camavinga, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Camavinga. Can he get onto this? And he shoots! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Baina. Pau Kubasi shifted upfield. Yamal aimed forwards. Baina. Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres played out to the left flank. Baina. Yamal. And here's Oyarzabal. Chance! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Konate. Gusto. Cherki. Oyarzabal. Grimaldo. Lovely bit of skill. Baina. Ferran Torres! It's a loose ball. Yamal. Baina. Pedri. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Brilliantly cut out. Hernandez. Konate. Oh, can he get onto this? Calmly anticipates. That's a nicely shaped ball. Llorente, forwards and with intent. Rodri, nicely aimed pass. And that was very necessary. Llorente. Rodri. Pedri. Baina. Grimaldo. And here's Oyarzabal. Yamal. Yamal! Mignon herring after the ball here. Oh, easy pickings there. Konate attempts a clearance. Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres looking for a runner. Olise. And it's Dembele. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Dembele played out towards the right wing. Olise. Rabiot gets into some space. He's in a good position here. There's the shot! Grimaldo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Yamal. Yamal. Yamal! Rabiot. Rabiot gently done. Now it's Mbappe. Moved on forwards. Ferran Torres. Rodri. Always onto this. Now it's Ferran Torres. Yamal. Baina. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Olise. Hernandez. Ferran Torres. Rodri. Llorente. Kubasi. Baina. Grimaldo. Baina. Now who's going to be first to this? That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Keeper's got good distance on that. Grimaldo. Ferran Torres. Rodri. Rodri, gently done. Konate tries to clear. Rodri. Ferran Torres. Pedri. Yamal. And here's Oyarzabal! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find a finish after that.
And it's played forward. Now it's Mbappe. Olise. In with the challenge. Hernandez. Mbappe. Baina. Ferran Torres. And it's Rodri. Rodri looking to get on the end of this. And here's Pedri. And that has been clubbed away. Llorente makes the interception. Cherki. Camavinga. Konate. Upamecano, aim forwards. Hernandez. Played back in. That looks a good ball through. Llorente shifted upfield. Gusto wins the duel this time. Rabiot. Yamal. Grimaldo forwards and with intent. Konate gets it clear. Baina's cross. And it's hoisted clear. Cleared away. Pedri goes for a shot! Great defending, strong and determined. Rodri. And here's Oyarzabal. Ferran Torres spread out to the left. Rodri looking to run onto it. Oh, it's a foul. It could be a penalty. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Out of play for a throw. Yamal. Oh, what a ball! Ferran Torres. Olise. That's really well manoeuvred. Mbappe. Lovely feet. Mbappe! Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Mikel Oyarzabal. Howson. Moved on forwards. And here's Dembele. Cherki. Olise. Cherki. Olise. Rodri cuts it out. Llorente. Pedri. Rodri forwards and with intent. Cherki. Rabiot. Pau Kubasi gets over and intercepts. Rodri. Ferran Torres. Llorente. Baina. Grimaldo. Baina. Rodri. Ferran Torres. Rodri. Oh, sweet feet. Ferran Torres. Baina. Oh, it's Dembele. Olise. Baina does really well to win the ball there. Howson. Yamal. Pedri. Llorente. Yamal. Grimaldo. Baina. Grimaldo. Dembele wins the duel this time. Konate shifted upfield. Cherki. Rabiot. Oh, nicely intercepted. Baina. Muscular approach does pay off here. And here's Dembele. Out to the left it goes. Great defending, strong and determined. Cherki. He's cut it out. Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal has got himself a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. Pass is intercepted.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Gusto, and it's played forward. Aim forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. Llorente. Ferran Torres. Yamal. And it's Grimaldo. Ferran Torres. Over to the left. And here's Oyarzabal. Yamal. Dembele. Rabiot. Dembele. Cherki. Hernandez. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And here's Olise, and he's managed to get free. Mbappe shoots! It's in! And they are right back within touch! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So is this the start of a comeback? Baina. Oyarzabal. It is a corner. And that has been knocked clear. And here's Pedri. Now it's Rodri. Ferran Torres. Oh, he's played it in low. Rabiot gently done. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Ferran Torres. Now that's well seen too. Oyarzabal. Pedri. And here's Ferran Torres. Pedri. And here's Yamal. Cherki. Hernandez. Mbappe looks to get on the end of this. Yamal. Grimaldo, aim forwards. Rabiot. Almost half an hour in now. That's really well manoeuvred.
Dembele really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Elise, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rodri. Kubasi. That's a lovely, neat pass. Grimaldo. Played out to the right, back into the middle. Now it's Mbappe. Kubasi. Baina. Yamal. Oh, this is a great position. Baina. Yamal. He's in a great position here. Turns and goes back. And that is a little undercooked. Cherki. Moved on forwards. And it's Rabiot. Grimaldo. Yamal. Kubasi. Baina. Ferran Torres. Now it's Rodri. And it's played forward. Camavinga. Cherki, aim forwards. Yamal. Kubasi. Grimaldo. That is lovely. And here's Yamal. So who's he picking out? Ferran Torres. Olise, gently done. Out to the right. Nice control. Now then, the ball's come loose. Moved on forwards. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Chance for a shot! And yes, it's there!
Spain, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Spain blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Konate. Olise. And here's Mbappe. Olise. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, football is a simple game, complicated by footballers. Why doesn't he slip that to the right?
Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he...
Can he finish? And he hits the net. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
I just thought that was going to hit the outside of the post for a moment there, but it just curled enough to catch the inside for a very good strike.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And it's played forward. Yamal. And he's there to clear it. Ferran Torres. Oyarzabal! And that's past the post.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Camavinga. Cherki. Rabiot. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Baina. Ferran Torres. And it's Rodri. And that's really well manoeuvred. Mbappe. He has found a way through. And here's Dembele. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Baina. Yamal. Grimaldo. Oyarzabal. Ferran Torres. Proves too strong. Rodri. Oh, that's nice. Pedri. Now this could be a chance.
He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He's had a crack. Konate can get it clear. Oh, great play. Yamal takes a shot. And he cuts out the supply. Rodri. And here's Yamal. Yamal! Rabiot gently done. Now it's Mbappe, and it's Dembele. And here's Mbappe. Howson does really well to win the ball there. Llorente. Pedri. Llorente. Baina forwards and with intent. Camavinga. Gusto. Cherki. Rabiot. Camavinga. Hernandez. And here's Mbappe. And here's Olise. Olise is the guilty party there. Rodri. Baina. Yamal. Baina. And here's Ferran Torres. Rabiot. Cherki. Gusto, shifted upfield. Ah, he's given it away. He's found a way through. Dembele played out to the left flank. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Hernandez. Ferran Torres wins the duel this time. Rodri. Mikel Oyarzabal. Grimaldo. Can he latch on to this? Yamal. There's the delivery. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Olise. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Ferran Torres. Olise. Upamecano. Hernandez. Moved on forwards. Mbappe is onto it in a flash. Mbappe. Baina does really well to win the ball there. Rodri. Ferran Torres. Rodri chooses to go cross-field. Grimaldo. Yamal. And it's Rodri. And he's heaved it away. Rodri. Pedri. Now it's Rodri. Ferran Torres. Now it's Rodri. And here's Ferran Torres. Baina. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Gusto. Aim forwards. Hernandez, and it's lofted through here. And it's played forward. Grimaldo. Ferran Torres. Rodri. Oyarzabal. Ferran Torres! Al-Kubasi is there and he can get that clear. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. This might spell danger. Spain have a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. He's trying the shot. Oyarzabal has another go! It's anyone's ball now. Dembele succumbs to the pressure. Grimaldo. And here's Yamal. Yamal's bullish header! And that has been cleared. Olise. Rabiot gently done. Pedri. Rodri. Llorente. Pedri. Yamal. Now he's off and running. That pass has been well intercepted. Gusto. And here's Oyarzabal. Oh, it's Dembele. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Rodri. Kubasi. Al-Kubasi shifted upfield. Great work on the overlap. Deftly away. Grimaldo. And it's Pedri. Out towards the flank. That's tidy. He's in plenty of space here. Time to deliver. Pedri! Danger averted for now. Grimaldo. Baina. Grimaldo. Yamal. Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres. Now it's Rodri. Rodri, here comes the cross. And they've got a throw. Hernandez, and here's Mbappe, and out it comes again. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Ferran Torres. Rodri. And that is out of play. Upamecano. Nice physical challenge. He is through here. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And it's Baina. And here's Yamal. Great position here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. It's gone out for a throw-in. Baina. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked. Referee has gone straight to his pocket. Yes, a second yellow, and he's off. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. France are down to 10 men. Oh, he's hit the bar! Decent progress down the left. Hernandez. Aim forwards. Now it's Mbappe. He has found the way through. Mbappe! Ferran Torres looking to penetrate opposition lines. Grimaldo. And here's Ferran Torres. Good take, and is he on the finish? Baina with the short one. And he's got his cross in. And it's going to be another one. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Ferran Torres. Rodri, and that's aimed into the middle.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's...
And a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Rabiot. Gusto. That's really well manoeuvred.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Ferran Torres. And it's Rodri.
Rodri looking to get on the end of this. That's good play. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Ferran Torres. Oh, it's come loose.
Bina. Pedri. Now it's Rodri. Delivered in.
Only partially clear. Rabiot gently done. And that is as far as they're going to go.
Yamal. Grimaldo.
And here's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal! Oh, there was plenty on that. Hernandez. France do retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Ferran Torres. And here's Oyarzabal. That's very neat. And the shot! No, that's just wide.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! And that's a goal kick.
Bina.
Moved on forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. That has been cut short. That's really well manoeuvred. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Moved on forwards. Llorente. Up towards the front line. Cherki. And it's played forward. Now it's Dembele. Dembele. And he won. And a chance! Goal!
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Still trying to make a game of this. Ferran Torres. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Ferran Torres. Mignon. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Oh, they could be caught out here. And it's Dembele. And here's Elise. Very nicely done. Cherki. Mikel Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal. Spain ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. And he has been fouled there. And it's Rabiot. Looking here to chip it through. And he's there to clear it. Mbappe! Great challenge, timed to perfection. Grimaldo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Ferran Torres. Crosses it in. Cherki. Yamal. Grimaldo. Nice control. And here's Yamal. Yamal. Baina. Oh, good spread. Shapes to shoot! It's there! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! Simplicity itself.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who is left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
And now he has two. It's become a case of men against boys. Olise, aim forwards. Olise. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Rodri. Done delicately. Cleared away. Pedri, spread out to the left. Rodri, and he whips it in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. It's come through and he's had a quick look in. Chance! Sticks it away! And they're at it again, in double quick time.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Spain are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Rodri. Rodri, who's set up one goal so far. Yamal. Baina. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. That's the throw. That's really well cleared. Looking for a corner. Rabiot gets it away. Well read, and the danger is averted. Upamecano. And here's Ferran Torres. Rodri. Can he deliver? And it's hoisted clear. Tries a shot! They've played it short. That is lovely. Alex Grimaldo delivers. Might be danger here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Gusto. Now he's got space here. Llorente, Pedri, Ferran Torres, and here's Oyarzabal, Mbappe, Howson cuts out the pass, Ferran Torres. And here's Oyarzabal! He's put it wide.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
Upamecano, Ulisse, Upamecano shifted upfield. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, nicely intercepted. Konate. And it's played forward. Yamal. Pedri. Now that's well seen too. And he's there to get it away. Oh, nice touch. Cleared without complication. Konate, Upamecano, Hernandez, Cherki. Oh, there's a probing ball. Great defending, strong and determined. Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres. Oh yeah. Can he finish? No mistake. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Ferran Torres.
Olise. Gusto. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Ferran Torres. And it's Pedri. Pedri knocks it out wide. Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres. Now it's Rodri. Pedri. Now it's Ferran Torres. And that's the keeper's ball. Rodri. Oh, that's nice. Crosses it in here. Konate attempts a clearance. Rodri, crossed in again. Konate gets it away. Rodri. He has a look at... off the ball! Gusto, played over towards the opposite flank. Hernandez, oh, good-looking ball. It's Dembele! And that's wide.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Baina, Pau Kubasi, aim forwards. Oyarzabal, whistle's gone, that's a foul. Played out to the right. And here's and the shot! Mbappe is there and he can get that clear. And it's Pedri. Ferran Torres. Baina. And they've got rid. Baina. And here's Oyarzabal. Olise. Cherki. Rabiot. Rabiot goes on a run down the left wing. And it's Rabiot. Oh, good ball! Yamal. Ferran Torres. Oyarzabal. Upamecano, gently done. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
He can get that clear.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Yamal. Ferran Torres. Oh, a delicate chip through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Mbappe! Great chance!
And the ball's come loose here. Howson. Moved on forwards. Oyarzabal. Ferran Torres goes steaming forward. Yamal. Decent chance!
Dembele!
Ferran Torres. Now it's Yamal. Grimaldo forwards and with intent. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And it's Dembele. That's really well manoeuvred. Kubasi. Olise. Konate. Moved on forwards. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Raya gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Rodri. Pau Kubasi aim forwards. And it's played forward. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Olise. Oh, this looks sharp. Mbappe is onto it in a flash. Muscular approach does pay off here. Both sides a bit too casual in possession. Ferran Torres. And he's well positioned here. That's good defending, very good defending. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Rodri. Yamal. Baina. Rodri. Pedri. Baina. And here's Yamal. Plays it across. Konate clears it away. Cleared without complication. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Ferran Torres. Yamal. Oh, it's a great ball here. It's a loose ball. Gusto defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Rabiot. Oyarzabal is onto this. And it's Rodri. Now it's Ferran Torres. And he shoots! And he couldn't keep it down.
Good piece of opportunism there, but wasn't able to turn it home in the end.
Upamecano looks to the other side. And here's Yamal. And it's Grimaldo.
Oh, that's neat. Looking for a decent ball in.
Baina takes a shot!
Keeper always had the measure of that.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
And that has been cleared.
Pedri. Yamal. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And it's been taken short. Spain with another chance from a corner. Yamal, and it's Grimaldo. Now it's Baina. Ferran Torres. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
He could be in here.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Yamal. Baina. Yamal. Baina. Grimaldo. Pedri. He's on it, can he get away? That's good play. Baina.
Real Ferran Torres!
It's anyone's ball now.
Tries to get it clear.
Yamal.
A chance to play it in. Swept in.
Upamecano.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Oyarzabal.
Ferran Torres.
And here's Yamal. Baina. Oh, great! Oyarzabal! Oh, the ball's come. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. And that has faded wide.
Well, he certainly reacted quicker than anyone else, Peter. He just couldn't keep his composure in the end.
Upamecano, Konate, Cherki, and it's played forward, and it's Dembele.
Rabiot.
Grimaldo. Yamal. Grimaldo. Yamal. Pedri. Yamal. Yamal played out towards the right wing. Baina. Pedri. That's a cute ball. No, he's just misjudged that one. Olise. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Ferran Torres. And he cuts out the supply. Olise. Rabiot. Gusto. Aim forwards. Moved on forwards. Well read, nice interception. Konate. Cherki. Olise. Olise shifted upfield. And here's Mbappe. Olise. And it's played forward. Pedri. That's really well manoeuvred. And he's straight offside. Ferran Torres. Pedri. Oyarzabal. Ferran Torres. Rodri. Oyarzabal. Keeper's got good distance on that. Baina wins the duel this time. Ferran Torres. Now it's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal has given away a free kick. Upamecano. Hernandez. Cherki. Olise. And it's Rabiot. And that has been clubbed away. France have got it back and they'll have another go. Olise. Rabiot. And here's Dembele. Ferran Torres. Now it's Oyarzabal. That's a good run down the left. Referee's given a throw. Hernandez. Gusto. Aim forwards. Rabiot. Rabiot gently done. And he thumps it clear. Pedri. Rodri, forwards and with intent. Yamal. Played out wide. And here's Yamal. Played into the middle. And the keeper has it. Konate. Olise. That's really well manoeuvred. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Ferran Torres. Oyarzabal.
shot! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Konate. Rabiot. Olise. And it's played forward. Calmly anticipates. Ferran Torres running with the ball. Pedri. Grimaldo. Yamal. Danger averted for now. Yamal. Rodri. And here's Oyarzabal. Pedri. And here's Ferran Torres. Now it's Rodri. Here it is, climbs up big! And he's spooned it over the bar.
Look, we've all been there. Nothing will make him feel much better at the moment.
Hernandez. That'll be a throw. Yamal. Grimaldo. Yamal. Grimaldo. Yamal. Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres! Now it's Rodri. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Rabiot. Cherki. And here's Olise. And it's Rabiot. Olise! No, that's just wide.
France are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Ferran Torres. And it's Pedri. Oyarzabal. And he's there to get it away. Now that's a fine challenge. Rabiot. Cherki. Gusto shifted upfield. Rabiot aimed forwards. Rodri. Kubasi. Pau Kubasi, gently done. Grimaldo. Yamal. Rabiot. Llorente gets across to intercept that. Pedri. And here's Oyarzabal. Now it's Ferran Torres. Out to the left it goes. And it's Pedri. Baina. Searching pass he's played there. Llorente cuts it out. Baina. Ferran Torres. Oh, sweet feet. There's the shot! Konate clears it away. And here's Baina. Baina's cross. Rabiot is there and he can get that clear. Lovely bit of skill. And it's Baina. Now it's Ferran Torres. Pedri! Oh, impressive strike.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Hernandez. Moved on forwards. That's been drilled forward. Just too much on that. Llorente shifted upfield. Rodri. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Upamecano cuts out the pass. Rodri. Hernandez getting this one clear. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Dembele. Mbappe over to the left. And he's picked out the run. It's a throw-in. Rabiot. He came in hard, very hard. And that's definitely not his best. Baina. Kubasi. Ferran Torres. And here's Oyarzabal. Ferran Torres. Now it's Rodri. Rodri going full steam ahead down the left flank. Shoots! Oyarzabal, that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Now it's Mbappe, and it's Hernandez. Hernandez has been caught there, it's a foul. Now the ref's been lenient here, I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
special goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! Oh, that is a bit special. France grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Llorente. Yamal. Driving forward. Oyarzábal. Oh, good spread. There will be a throw-in. Olise. Pedri wins the duel this time. Ferran Torres. And we've reached half-time. Have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position. And we're off again.
France really have played into their opponent's hands here, Peter, and they need to sharpen up. They'll get chances in this second half, I'm sure of that. They just have to make sure they don't waste them.
Ferran Torres. Mikel Oyarzabal. And here's Yamal. Baina. Grimaldo. Baina. Dembele. Olise. And it's Hernandez. Proves too strong. Ferran Torres.
And we're off again.
France really have played into their opponent's hands here, Peter, and they need to sharpen up. They'll get chances in this second half, I'm sure of that. They just have to make sure they don't waste them.
That's very neat.
Ferran Torres.
Ferran Torres.
Mikel
That's
Oyarzabal.
tidy.
And here's
Pedri.
Yamal. Baina. Rodri. Grimaldo. Rabiot tries to clear. And here's Yamal.
Real
Dembele.
chance! And again!
Olise. It's Hernandez. Proves too strong. Ferran Torres.
And we're off again.
France really have played into their opponent's hands here, Peter,
Rodri.
and they need to sharpen up. They'll get chances in this second half, I'm
Rodri
sure of that. They
charging
just have to
forward
make
down
sure
that
they don't
flank.
waste them.
That's very neat.
Ferran Torres.
Ferran Torres.
Mikel
That's
Oyarzabal.
tidy. Oh, smashing header!
Here's
Pedri.
Yamal.
No, it's wide.
Baina. Rodri. Grimaldo. Rabiot tries to clear. And here's Yamal.
Real
Dembele.
chance! And again!
Olise. It's Hernandez. Hernandez. Proves too strong. Ferran Torres.
All a little short of forward
And we're
momentum,
off again.
lacking thrust.
France really have
Now
played
it's
into their
Mbappe.
opponent's hands here, Peter,
Rodri.
and they need to sharpen up.
Hernandez.
They'll get chances in this second half, I'm sure
Rodri
of that. They
charging
just have to
forward
make
down
sure
that
they don't
flank.
waste them.
Variety. That's very neat.
Ferran
Mikel Oyarzabal.
Now what about a counter-attack?
Oh, smashing header!
Here's Yamal.
No, it's
Ferran
wide.
Torres. By Rodri. And here's Yamal. Rabiot tries to clear.
Such a clever
Here's
touch.
Yamal.
Real
Dembele.
chance!
Konate did just
again.
about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Hernandez proves too strong. Ferran Torres.
All a little short of forward
And we're
momentum,
off again.
lacking
Konate.
thrust.
France really have
Now
played
it's
into their
Mbappe.
opponent's hands here,
Rodri.
and they need to sharpen up.
Hernandez.
They'll get chances in this
Olise.
second half, I'm sure of that. They
Charging
just have to
forward
make
down
sure
that
they don't
flank.
waste them.
Variety. That's very neat.
Ferran
Mikel
Torres.
Mikel
Olise.
Oyarzabal.
Counter-attack.
Oh, smashing header!
Here's Yamal.
No, it's
Ferran
wide.
Torres.
That's well seen
By
too.
Rodri. And here's Yamal. Rabiot tries to clear.
Such a
Ferran
clever
Torres.
touch.
Dembele. Konate did just
again.
about enough to come out on top there. The party overly willing to compromise.
Hernandez.
Proves too strong. Ferran Torres.
All a little short of forward
And we're
momentum,
off again.
lacking
Konate.
thrust. Goes for goal!
France really have
Now
played
it's
into their
Mbappe.
opponent's hands here,
Rodri.
and they need to sharpen up.
Rodri.
They'll get chances in this
Olise.
second half, I'm
Ferran
sure of that.
Torres.
They just
Charging
have to
forward
make
down
sure
that
they don't
flank.
waste them.
For the few
That's
feathers,
very neat.
but well dealt with.
Ferran
Mikel
Torres.
Torres.
Olise. Counter-attack.
Oh, smashing header!
Here's Yamal.
No, it's
Olise.
wide.
That's well seen.
Tries to finish!
Here's Yamal. Rabiot tries to clear.
Such a clever touch.
Ferran Torres did just about enough to come out on top there. Yamal. The party overly willing to compromise.
Hernandez.
Proves too strong. Ferran Torres.
Short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Goes for goal!
France really have
Now
played
it's
into their
Mbappe.
opponent's hands here,
Rodri.
and they need to sharpen up.
Hernandez.
They'll get chances in this
Olise.
second half, I'm
Ferran
sure of that.
Torres.
Charging
Just
forward
down
down
the
the flank.
flank.
For the few feathers,
Very neat.
well dealt with.
Mikel Oyarzabal. Olise. Counter-attack.
Oh, smashing header!
Here's Yamal.
Ronaldo is Yamal with intent. Such a close Yamal. He comes to the pressure. Just enough to control the top there. Yamal, the party Rodri willing to compromise. Ramirez proves too strong. Ferran Torres. Short of forward momentum. Ferran Torres goes for goal. Rodri
Get chances in this second half.
Ronaldo is Yamal with intent. Such a close Yamal. He comes to the pressure. Just enough to control the top there. Yamal, the party Rodri willing to compromise. Ramirez. It's run loose here. Too strong. Pedri, spread out to the left. Ferran Torres goes for goal. With intent. Such a close Yamal. He comes to the pressure. Just enough to control the top there. Yamal, the party Rodri willing to compromise. Ramirez. It's run loose here. Too strong. Pedri, spread out to the left. Ferran Torres goes for goal. Such a close it's run loose here. Too strong. He's keeping his cards in his pocket. Spread out to the left. Goes for goal. It's run loose and too strong. He's keeping his cards in his pocket. Here's Yamal. It's run loose and too strong. He's keeping his cards in his pocket. Here's Yamal. It's run loose and too strong. He's keeping his cards in his pocket. Here's Yamal. It's
Rasa.
Rasa.
his man.